Hey Julia, this is second video for you. Whoops, damn it. Such an amateur. How does this go? Okay, like this. Okay, listen up. This is your cam chain tensioner. I pulled it out of the bike, and as we both know, your cam chain tensioner is mostly FUBAR. It's fucked beyond all repair. Confirming this, I took your cam chain tensioner apart. This is a snap ring that would go around and sit inside this groove right here. So once you remove that, then the actual plunger part of the cam chain tensioner, do I have a screwdriver around here? Oh man, hold on. I'm such an amateur. Not a cameraman. Okay. This plunger part would normally be accessed from here. And if I turn the screwdriver like this, you'll see the tensioner moves in and out, right? Okay. So this is to be spring loaded. This is not a hydraulic tensioner. This is spring loaded, and the spring, instead of it being like a traditional spring, like this, this spring goes in a circle, and I'll display that to you right here, right now. I'll take the top off of this guy, and you will see that inside. I could put this down. Maybe I could just zoom in because my hands are so shaky. I'm not a cameraman. All right, that's actually way better. All right, so from here, you can kind of see that this is the end of the spring. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is the end of the spring. I can pull on it with this little hook like that. And that little spring would attach to this guy here on the part that actually does the adjusting. Remember I put that screwdriver in the end and I turned it like this? You can see the other end moves. There it goes, like that. Right, you see how that moves? Well, the other end of the spring is literally right there. You can see it. It's broken off right inside. So there it is. There's the broken end right there. You can see that very well. But yeah, that's it. So it's a broken spring. So you could technically go for another OEM spring or OEM cam chain tensioner if you wanted. But we both know that the manual ones are way better. And of course, now the spring is stuck in there. Anyway, I thought you might find this a little interesting because this is how the whole thing goes together. Thing in the tripod. Sorry, I'm not a cameraman. Okay. All right, is this about straight? Pan back a little. Okay. So here's your cam chain tensioner. You know about that. This is the spooled up spring that I pulled out of your cam chain tensioner. This was all tightly wound up inside. And we know that this spring is broken and that we cannot reuse it. You know, I wonder if those bastards... Anyway, okay. How about this? Look at this. We take the screwdriver and we put it in the slot. And when we turn the cam chain tensioner, you can see that the end moves in and out. Listen to this. Listen. What if we took this screw, this bolt, and we shaped the tip of it to be the same as this screwdriver, right? Because when you look inside there, there's just that teeny little slot, and really the only thing that could access it would be this screwdriver. But if this bolt looked exactly like it, listen to this. We could take this bolt with the tip on it, the same as the screwdriver end, insert it into your cam chain tensioner, and it would eventually make contact with the tensioner, and this would be the screwdriver driving where the tensioner pushes on the chain inside the engine. And we could lock this bolt off. Maybe if I have one right here, we could lock this bolt off. Does this work? Nope, it's nylon. Let me find one for you here real quick. Hold on. You basically be engineering your own cam chain tensioner, your own manual. Okay, this works. Nice. Does it? Yeah, okay, it works. You'd be essentially engineering your own manual cam chain tensioner, and it would totally work. All right, so remember, the tip of this looks like the screwdriver tip, right? And this lock nut locks itself against the inside of the tensioner, right? So you put that in there like this. Let me back this off first. Oops. Goes like that. Okay. Then we take this guy. We put it in like this. Yep, that's working. I'm going to back off the nut a little bit so we get full penetration of the. Okay, so now that bolt is literally pressed up the back end of the tensioner. And then we could literally lock this down, and now the bolt will not move, right? Because it's locked in with that nut, and the tensioner will not move because the tip of the bolt, which looks like this screwdriver, is actually inside holding the tensioner exactly where it needs to be. And that, my friend, is exactly how a manual cam chain tensioner works. I know it's a crazy idea, but what do you think? Maybe we can engineer this. It would be dirty, cheap, and fun, and it'd probably work. What do you think? Yeah!